Wait, so did you know that 95% of the Fulanis that you are seeing in your village, we always used to pay your traditional rulers before we landed into your village? But some of you guys don't know anything about it. But seriously, any Fulani that you can see in your village, or any Fulani that can spend like 1 to 3 or 5 months in your village, I see it to they used to pay your traditional rulers. So we used to pay them money before they will allow us to stay like 1 to 3 months in their places. But if like we just pass, they will not collect them. But if we will come and spend like 3 to 4 months, we must pay them. So I know some of you guys don't know about it. So we used to pay your traditional rulers.
So breeze don't blow, foul nyash don't hope. That video you just saw, that is a Fulani man speaking. In fact, that guy was speaking fluent English, which apparently means that he could possibly not be lying. He came out to expose how the kings, the Bayelsa, the Obas of our lands in the south, they all get bribed by these Fulanis, by their leaders, to graze within our communities. No wonder I have always said it that why are the chiefs, the leaders, the kings, why are they quiet? Why is the Oba of Benin? Why is Alafion for you? Why are they all silent about the killings of these innocent Southerners who are predominantly farmers? Our women who go to the farm to just harvest their cassava, they go into the farm to harvest their yam, they go into the farm to harvest their corn. You will not hear the voice, one out, nothing, no outcry, no rage, no anger from the local chiefs, the local traditional rulers. It is because of what that Fulani man just said. It is an expose, which is an eye-opener, that all our local chiefs in the south, in their majority, they have all been compromised. I mean, just in case you did not listen, you did not pay attention, you can just go back to the beginning of this video we are watching. He said that they pay them a lot of money. Sometimes this money sums up into millions of naira. And he's not talking of 1 million. He says at least they pay nothing less than 10 to 15, 20 million to graze for 5 months, that anytime they know that they want to be in that community to be grazing their cows, that the first thing they do is they will visit the local chiefs. That is before they move in their cows. That they do not have any conversation with any resident, any indigent of that village, that the Fulani has no conversation with such people, that they go directly to the leader. So in my town in Oyo State, they will go and meet the king of my community, my local government. They will tell him, Oga, we see that you have vast forests, and because of the desertification going on in the north, whatever they have to say to the Bayelsa, the Obas, doesn't justify why they should collect the money. But they'll tell them, well, these are farms that we don't use. You can go there. Maybe it's to eat your cattle to eat. No wahala. Give me money. And then those ones will just pay them maybe 10 million. But they pay them with 10 million. They bring in their cows. The cows will keep multiplying. And before you know it, from 1 acre to 2 acre, from 2 acre to 1 hectare, from 1 hectare, everywhere, boom. You see cows here, cows there. And because they have paid these obas, these chiefs, local chiefs, they will have that entitlement mentality that they have the proprietary right to those lands. No wonder I have always seen videos of Fulani. Some Fulani, after they've stayed like 2-3 years, they now start speaking the local language. They will be challenging the farmers that this is our land. You cannot chase us away. You cannot ask us to leave this farmland because this is our land. We have a right. Nobody has taken his or her time to ask them that, come, wetin dey give una this confidence until this guy just made his expose now. And it doesn't just end in the West. He said to the Middle Belt, to the Southeast, down to the South. I mean, just recently, Fulanis are now in Bayelsa with their cows. Didn't we see? I made a video on that. Didn't we see Timaya? Timaya actually literally came to the social media to make an outcry that Fulani are now in his village in Bayelsa, whereby they are grazing in their farmlands, raping the women of his village. But the local chiefs, nothing. All of them done. They are now dumb and deaf. Have you seen the Oba of the Onoje of Uromi speak about this incessant killings of the Iromi people, of the Auchi people, of the Ishan people? Have you heard him come out to speak? You are the what? The Oba, which means that you are sort of the leader of that village. You're supposed to be the mouthpiece of those people. You're supposed to be the one leading protest. If you want the interest of your people and you are after the safety of your people, we are supposed to be seeing these local chiefs leading protests. Who says that the Oba of Bini cannot protest? Who said so? Who said that the Alafia for you cannot protest? Who said that the Obi of Onitsha cannot protest? His people are being pied by these Fulani marauders. So what makes you feel that the Oba of Bini, the Onoje of Uromi, or whoever is the local chief, the Alafia for you, whoever is the local chief of those places that are being terrorized by these bandits, that they shouldn't speak up or they shouldn't protest to the government house that you, according to our constitution, is the government. Yes, I could be the chief, but I do not have power to command and control the security apparatus. But as the governor, as far as I am a chief, I am also equally a civilian. To some extent, I might be a upper class civilian to this my fellow indigenous of people that I am just lording over. But we all pay obeisance to you, the state governor. We need help. Now, because St. Mount don't chop, they don't block their throat. All of them, their throat. There's a word we say in Yoruba that when you eat plantain, when you chop dodo, you cannot speak ododo. What ododo means? Truth. You know, any tobati je dodo le so dodo mo. That is how we say it in Yoruba. Like, when you are being fed with corrupt money, how can you call out corruption? No be waiting they spoil this country be that. One EFCC man, bam, a corrupt politician stole 100 billion. When EFCC arrest him, apprehend him, at the end of the day, he slammed 10 billion on the EFCC chairman. Boom. I mean, allegedly, these are the things that we've heard. Like the police will arrest a corrupt politician, and at the end of the day, after maybe a drama of maybe 6 to 7 months. Is that not what we saw about the issue of Ayabelo? Where it is reported that Ayabelo stole billions of naira, but he was later given a fine of 500 million. There are rumors that, in fact, that he wants to run from this for the Senate. I mean, these are the issues. The local chiefs cannot come out. They're not confident. The only thing they can do is to be, to be snatching people's wives and marry them off. The Oni of Ife, how many wives? Almost 10 wives to 15 wives. Is the Oni of Ife not aware of this insecurity going on across the Yoruba land? Is it only to be showing us pictures, photos that we want to? Is that what we want to eat? Is Oni of Ife telling us that anything that happens in Owo does not concern him? Is the Oni of Ife telling us that whatever happens in Oyo State does not concern him? Is Alafia for you telling me that the insecurity going on in Barapa, Shaki, Seyin Okiogun, Igboho, Igbogon, all those places in Oyo State that have almost been taken over by these Fulanis. He has no business to speak up. Are they telling me that the Sultan of Sokoto, the Emir of Kano State, those ones too cannot come out and say that the Fulanis that are carrying out these things are not their own children? That they disown it, that Fulani has nothing to do with anything that has to do with this manner of animosity. Are they not supposed to come out and disown them so that we know that anytime we catch anybody in disguise of cattle rearing to be intimidating, oppressing people, chasing them away from their own farmland, not one northerner will be crying that they've killed their child. But we can see how they are protecting their own. We can see how North can protect their own sons and daughters, even when they go wrong. But in the South, what our local chiefs, what are they doing? The governors, all of them are all nothing but cowards. Immediately that incident of Edo happened, I am not by any means justifying it, but immediately such thing happened, there was an immediate and emergency Northern Governor Forums meeting. Immediately they all met. It seems that South wants to bring war. We are ready for war. Was that not why they gave the Edo man ultimatum of 14 days? Okay, you go pay those family 100 million. As I heard, reportedly, about 16, that is almost 1.6 billion. If we want to count the number of people where Fulani herders don't buy for this country, all the northern states will go broke. In fact, they will vanish. Because on a daily basis, they buy people in Middle Belt. Uncounted in Enugu, in Ebonyi. Was it not just about February 3rd, there was an attack, about 30 persons was unalived? Ondo, the Owo massacre. How many people were died in that church where that bomb blast? On a Sunday morning. People were just in their prayer mode. They just came in unprovoked and boom, people, pieces of body parts everywhere. Pa, pa, pa. Was there a ultimatum given to the Northerners that provide these people because they are from the North? Whether we like it or not, these bandits, majority of them are from the North. There's no denying about it. They are from the North. Because the North will not tell me that these people are coming from Niger, Burkina Faso. If you know that they are coming from Burkina Faso, then why didn't you allow the Nigerian government to block the border? The Nigerian government said they want to close the border now. Now still that same northern politicians will come and say, no, that we are more related to the Niger than the South. That is in a state, this conundrum that we find ourselves in this contraption, this entrapment, a cage. We are like prisoners living in this entrapment where you cannot speak, you cannot complain. Where you try to fight for your right, they even imprison you. A farmer who has been terrorized over and over again in his own farmland just recently, I think he's in Ibadan. The guys, those Fulani herders are always going there. They wait for him. They know after 3-4 months, the guy would have cultivated maybe corn or cassava. They will go, they take their cattle in there, they graze, wipe everything out. The guy this time was angry and said he has had enough. Don't forget, the farm belongs to him. And he could decide to do anything. He could decide to turn that farm to a graveyard. Nobody will question him. This guy, because of he has had enough, decided to plant and then to apply what we call pest control. Pest control on his farm produce. To what? Just to stop pest spread. But he applies pest control in the morning. The Fulani thought they saw free food. They took their cow into that farm. The cattle ate those everything. Nobody said the man tell them, oh, yeah, man, I can't chop them. They went there illegally. So because those cows now ate those whatever grass, whatever leaf they saw there, all the cows, we heard that that farmer has now been arrested. A level of inequality that is playing out. Police arrested the man. Oh, are they not supposed to arrest the farmer? I mean, the cattle rearer. That you, what thing you dey do for person farm? Who carry the right give you make it? Shey na the man tell you say he sell that land? No, he say, oh yeah, come and eat this thing, come and graze. Did you and the farmer had a negotiation? Did you pay the farmer to graze on his farm? So it means that the Fulani man knows the farmer. He has always seen the farmer. He knows when the farmer plants. Then he intentionally goes into the farmer's farmland when those grass, those whatever he cultivates are almost at the maturity stage. You can see I have always said it, that the intentionality of these people to conquer us in the south, to intimidate us, to suppress us, has never been this visible. It is as clear as day and night. Like e dey clear well well say omo we dey on top una head. Now we dey mash una head. Nothing wey una wan clear. I have not heard the Olubadan of Ibadan speak towards this case. I have not heard the Oba, the local chief, or is it the superior chief of Ibadan, speak about this matter. That my own citizen or my own person that I am lording over is being arrested because a Fulani man. That is why I believe what that Fulani man said at the beginning of this program, that they pay all local chiefs, that anywhere you see a Fulani man rearing a cattle for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, because this farmer has always been doing this elder has been doing this thing for that farmer. No be saying that 1 month, 2 months. He has been doing it. He has done it for over 4 cycles. Let's say he's planting corn. That means he has been doing it for approximately a year. You know, it takes 90 to 100 days for a corn to reach its maturity stage. So within the 2-3 months, everything will have grown up. So the elder will know that when I go in 2 months, let me go back, I'll still see food there. That means the local head chief was apparently paid. This is why he is quiet. This is why he is not fighting for his person. This is why they said that, well, we'll be quiet. If one thing, just watch, if one thing happen that will threaten the positions of local chiefs, all of them will speak up. They will speak up. If one governor stops paying any local chief now, is it their compensation or whatever they give them? This is their traditional grant. They pay them on a monthly basis. They will speak up. Your own people, hey, the level of betrayal, traitorship, compromise, self-sabotage, the high level of self-sabotage in this south, high. And it is the setting of the Nigerian system. Because I know if we were operating what we call self-governance, everybody don't day your own day. I day my day. Maybe Biafra has gotten their Biafran, or maybe they've gone back to their old eastern region. The people will know that now the premier they go hold in blockers. I will know that now my western premier I go hold in scrotum. Because we would have moved to vote against the incursions of these areas. Oh yes, we would have. But for now, as far as Nigeria is a unitary system. And we all know that those that occupy the most powerful positions in this country are, of course, the Fulanis. When I talk about the most powerful positions, I'm talking about the security apparatus. They have the larger numbers in there. It's unfortunate.